Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Hope you're having a blessed day by the time you see this video. We are on this yard right here. I'm going to record both yards for you, do a little bit of real-time mowing, do a little bit of music overlay and some faster speed. But man, two to do. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm going to get these knocked out, get home. The missus and I are going to go to the grocery store for the weekend and next week, and hopefully not spend, well, you know how it is, man. Things are getting more expensive by the day, but this one's going to need very little trimming, but I'm going to get it trimmed. And found a little piece broken on the bad boy yesterday, and I'll show it to you. There's a little bolt right here that lifts your plate up so you can lock it in. Well, this side broke off. I do have the nut. I just got to get a bolt. So in 134 hours, that's the problem I've had with it. And that's not a problem because I didn't even know it till yesterday when I saw the nut sitting there, and it doesn't bother the performance. I'm going to call Joe today and get that little bolt with a washer ordered, and yeah, that'll be it. So that baby needs a bath, maybe this weekend while we're washing the car, but man, she's running good. And let's get some footage. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'll pick it up in the backyard again. But hey man, some pretty nice little wheel marks there. Yeah, I haven't sharpened those blades for 3 days of cutting, and they're cutting like a champ. Somebody asked me if there's a lot of stragglers with this compared to the V-Ride. If they're both freshly sharpened blades and you take them out, they're similar. If you let the V-Ride go for a day or two without sharpening the blades, this one cuts a little bit better with a lot less stragglers. So you know, why, I don't know. It just does that. Now, of course, the V-Ride is older. You know, it's got 1,170 hours on it, so that makes a big difference. So I'll be back. Okay, sorry about having to move the camera, but the customer came home and I think he wanted to park in his garage. So yeah, you got to do that sometimes. All right, I'll be back to show you this when it's finished. Okay, I forgot to give you the view of the last one. I forgot to record this one because I got a phone call from my buddy Robert and Miss Sarah, and I just got busy, but I want to show you this one. There's a few wheel marks in there, probably class C because they're fading, but this one's done. I would say, if I had to guess how many more cuts I had this year, I would say we're probably down to 4, maybe 5 at the most, which is not typical because usually, you know, we're looking at probably 8 more by this time, maybe 9, because we would usually cut all of September, all of October, and then probably 3 weeks or 2 weeks into November, but that's gone this year. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to where I came from because I got to go that way anyway. I'll show you the view of that one. I do want to talk about today a couple of pieces of equipment that I use, that I've used for years. Now, I used to be an Echo guy. When I first got into the biz, I was an Echo guy, and I have nothing against Echo. Let me tell you right now, nothing against them. But I am going to be buying the bad boy blower next year if finances will allow me to do that. I really liked that blower. I know it's a Maruyama, doesn't matter. A lot of things are rebranded, like I said before in a video, but if you guys have not tried Stihl equipment, I urge you to give them a shot. I mean, these things, this 111R is probably one of the best trimmers. Now, I bought that new last year. I know it looks, you know, I know everybody goes crazy over new stuff. They don't care now that it's 1.5 years or almost 2 years old, but I bought that last year. That thing has given me no trouble. It's been wonderful. This thing, this is my second one of these I've owned. When they start giving you trouble, they give you trouble. But I think that's with any backpack blower. This thing's been wonderful. It's 2 years old now, and it has done a great job. All I do every year is put new plugs, drain the gas, put new filters, and that's it. I have never had to mess with the muffler on this or on that one, but you can tell they're pretty rusted, but I leave them outside. And another thing, green touch racks, man. I don't care what anybody says about any other rack system out there. Green touch is absolutely the best. So it might be a little bit more expensive, doesn't matter, it's the best. And my buddy Mark Linton gifted me this, gosh, I don't know how many, like 3 years ago. And the only thing that happens to them is these things just do this. And now it's not sticky anymore on top. They start by getting sticky. I don't know why that is. I wish they would just take that off of there altogether and just sell it as a painted bar. But they put that green stuff over it, and I don't necessarily like it. But as far as the rack goes, it is so easy to use. There's no bars to lift up. You just pull this handle, man, and you're in business. It's that easy. And that's retractable too. Unlike the old ones where you had to pull them over, then push them back. Same with that. Green touch, steel, and of course, bad boy. And a lot of you guys are starting to demo, man, and email me and call me and tell me, you know what, you were right about the bad boy, Shane. I never thought. But I'm telling you, this is the most comfortable ride on the market, in my opinion, hands down. And no, they're not paying me. They're not giving me free mowers. They're just a company that after 14 and a half years, I finally found a company that gave a crap about somebody. And they do. So there's my opinions on the stuff I use, man. I urge you to try the FS111R. Now, if you're doing just everyday daily trimming, you don't need that. You can use the 91R. I've never tried the 94. It's not my thing. Okay, I know a lot of you guys use it. I'm not bashing it. I really like steel. Next year, I'm going to probably have the bad boy on my trimmer rack full time, and I'm going to use that a lot more because it is lighter. And I know my buddy Abel tried it out and he said, no, the SRM 225 is lighter. I don't believe so, man. I don't believe so. When you trim so much as I do, you can tell as soon as you pick something up. And that thing is one of the lightest trimmers I've ever used. Now, like I said, it's not their biggest model, so you got to deal with that. But they do have a bigger one, the 300 Turbo. I would like to get my hands on that and try it because I bet that thing is a beast. But guys, hope you have a great weekend. Not much today, man. Just, 2 yards and back home. So we're going to go grocery shopping. We're going to do what we got to do today and enjoy our weekend. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Hope you enjoy your weekend. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, actually, we'll see you Monday. Peace.